Welcome back everyone. Today we are here with round number 2 of Sunday League Season 2 Simulation Series. As today we are here at São Paulo, Brazil in Interlagos circuit for the Brazilian Grand Prix, of course. Before we go into qualifying, let's first have a little check into the standings. As you can see here, we got Emerson Gomez, the brand new Brazilian driver, leading the way after an amazing win in his debut race, with Sven Hallberg, also one of the big prodigies here, taking second place after leading for quite a while. He did like a very interesting undercut within our current champion Sebastian Muller, then in third place, just ahead of the runner-up from last season, Dave Gibson. Then we got Carlos Leon just ahead of Giancarlo Morelli, with then Oliver Mullen, Zietek, Maxwell, Pulatov, Odegaard, Solon, and Nakano had a very struggling race in last place. And as you can see, we got here the point system on your left. So we got 25 points for the win. Then it's 3 less points in second place with 22 points. Then third gets 19. Then P4 we get 17 points, and then it's all the way down until we get into one single point for P20, which of course right now we don't need to worry about that, but later on it would be, I guess, useful, hopefully, if we get more teams in the next seasons. And let's then get, first we need to also show you the team standings, as we have Full Force leading the way with Antipem in second place. So it's the two of the brand new teams in the top 2 of the standings, with LSA for the first time being in any position other than first place. So as you can see, they are in furthest 1 point behind the Anti-Pen team, and then we got Silver Racing in P4 with 26 points, and just 3 points behind is going to be the Levioso Junior team. And then we got the GRS team in P6 just ahead of Matias Racing, who is just 2 points behind the Spaniard team. So without any further ado, let's then go into qualifying. So here we go then. FIA has decided to actually keep the qualifying format of the previous race. They've been trying to see if this works or not. As you can see, so all 3 tire compounds are available in qualifying, which might be very useful considering that this season the tires last less compared to before. And so as you can see here, we got Dave Gibson then looking to be leading the way, which will not be that crucial right now. But we got both the Full Forces there on soft tires, with also Hallberg now getting that provisional pole, but of course it doesn't matter that much currently. It's this second lap of qualifying that ends up being the first real qualifying attempt, or fast lap attempt, as you can see here, as the Swedish driver looks to be leading the way here. And let's see which lap can he put here. We also got Muller in P4. So let's see now, what can the Swedish driver do? Is he going to be the one taking pole position or provisional pole? No, it's actually 32.37 for Hallberg. As we got then Gomez in second place on his home Grand Prix, of course. And there should be a lot of fans, especially considering that he is the current leader of the standings. And also in the teams as well, it's him and Gibson, of course, leading the way in the constructors. Then we got Hallberg then still with provisional pole. But now let's see Gomez with such a powerful lap. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He improves a little bit, although it's still not enough to steal that provisional pole from Hallberg. But he got a little bit closer there, just 500 behind. So this should be interesting, as we have then Muller currently in the P4, and he is getting P4 with those hard tires, which is very interesting. We also got Leon struggling a little bit in this qualifying, and you can see actually the difference it makes, like that the tires can make. But now we see some drivers going to the pits. Then it's Gibson and Zietek, and now the position modifier might do its thing here, as these drivers might have slower laps on this stint because of the position where they are. But yeah, FIA still wanted to give one more chance to this qualifying system, but maybe they'll might just only make the soft tires available starting next race. We will see how things go. As you can see now, Hallberg now diving into the pits, also just behind Emerson Gomez. Then as he goes now for the hard tires. So I wonder, yeah, we got Hallberg then on the softs, so he wants to try more. And then we see here it's Bastian Muller then leading the way. Now in terms of track position, of course. So they got both LSAs up there. I wonder if when will they pit? They should be testing. Also looks like both anti-PAMs went into the softs, so they should try. They should have more attempts. But yeah, now there we go. Then Leon into the pits, going for the soft tires. Then, so yeah, let's see what can he do. But he should get some undercutted a little bit, I think. But yeah, now we have Vermeulen maybe on a good lap. Let's see actually all the drivers that could be on good laps here. We got Gomez here. Also the benefit, I'd say, of having a slower tire is that they last more, so we might be able to do more fast lap attempts. That's pretty much it, but at the same time we might maybe not have a fast lap here, but as you can see does not improve. But Hallberg improves even further now. Now once again just 300s ahead of Gomez, as we have, I mean now it's 700s ahead of Gomez, as we have Gibson. Then up there, as you see, I think Vermeulen did improve, although he's still in P5. We also got Zitek right behind it. Yeah, then we got Carlos Leon then still in P7 in qualifying, as we have then Muller going into the pits then. But yeah, let's see, we got Leon here. Can he improve? He's gonna be so close there, but actually was 2 tenths behind his best lap, so maybe not ideal. As we see now Morelli going to the pits, but he's gonna be quite down in terms of track position, which might not be really great for his laps. We will have to see how it goes for him. But yeah, as you can see, we got Hallberg closing in on Gomez. But yeah, I do wonder if they will pit one more time at least. Yeah, I think Hallberg would have to do that considering his tires, and Vermeulen will do the same. So yeah, interesting to see anti-PAMs trying to give their drivers more faster laps potentially here. But yeah, maybe we could have closer tires like mediums and hards, and could make things interesting, at least for qualifying. But yeah, we'll have to see. There's obviously some big levels of strategy happening here, but yeah, let's see now. Muller, can he improve now? He's on the mediums. Can he improve? And there he goes, he does improve. And I think he passed Gibson because of that, so he's up to 3rd place. As we see now Hallberg then now on another flying lap. Now let's see what can the Swedish driver then do on what might be his final attempt to set the fast lap, and see if he can, I guess, secure his pole position, because he's currently on provisional pole. As we see Gomez looks like will not do any more attempts, but now as you can see Muller ties with the Swedish driver then. So can Hallberg answer to that? And no, he can't. It was half a second slower. We see Gibson being 1 second slower, but now he's gonna have a fast lap here. But how fast can he go? But yeah, Muller then ties with Hallberg, which means he's going to be ahead of Gomez at least. And yeah, it should be interesting, but I think Hallberg, since he set that lap first, he's going to be ahead, unless 1,000 of a second are different. As you can see, Gomez will not set any more laps, so there's still one more lap after this one, but we will see then here Gibson, he does not improve. Vermeulen trying to improve, but not going to be close enough. Now you can see Leon getting P5. I think he gained 1 position there. I think he saw him moving up in the HUD. And yeah, I think that's it in terms of qualifying. I think everyone just simply has way too much old tires here, as you can see. So yeah, this is it for qualifying. Everyone should be crossing the line to finish the qualifying sessions. We see Leon once again with quite fast and still improves a little bit to a 32.68, which should solidify and confirm his P5 on the grid. Alright, let's then just wait till everyone finishes, and I think they just did that now. And then let's have a look into the starting grid for today's race. Alright, so having a look into the starting grid, we then have Sven Hallberg starting on pole position, and I think it's the second pole position in a row. So what a good start for the Swedish driver in terms of qualifying, at least. As yeah, it does seem like the game will put him in pole position, I guess, for setting the lap first, compared to Muller, who then will start in second place, just ahead of the full forces here, Gomez and Gibson. Then we got Carlos Leon ahead of Vermeulen, and then we got Jacob Zietek starting in P7, just ahead of William Maxwell. Then we got Ivan Bulatov in P9 with Morelli closing the top 10. As in for the final four, we got Tom Odegaard with Geki Nakano ahead of Wood, and then it's Mikael Solem starting at the back of the grid. So without any further ado, let's then go straight into the race on a bright sunny day. Alright, here we go then. 33 laps race, as you can see, and here we go. We are here at the Brazilian Grand Prix, as however managed to keep the lead of the race, but now Muller will try to pass him immediately as he goes for the inside line. Now he has a look on the outside, but it doesn't seem to work. As you can see now, Gomez, the home hero here, trying to pass the current world champion as he still in third place, but giving pressure to the German, as you can see. Then we got his teammate in P4 just ahead of Vermeulen, and looks like Leon lost at least one position. I think he actually lost two positions. He started in P5. Now as you can see, they're going pretty wide here almost. You see Muller taking up the lead, but now Gomez managed to pass him as well. So Gomez goes from third to first. And we see Hallberg then in second place and Muller in third. So the same order as they finish in the previous race. It is the order that they are currently, as we see then Zietek in P4. What a start that the Polish driver had here. With then Leon trying to have a look on the inside of that GRS driver. And yeah, very, very interesting start here. We got Gomez then leading the way on those soft tires. Muller is on the mediums. So that could be interesting in terms of strategy, as we saw how strategy was in the previous race, and FIA was certainly very delighted to see that, to see the strategy playing such a crucial part in the race. As we see then Leon in P6, but trying to battle for that P4, as you can see once again, trying to pass the British driver as he goes now on the inside of the Polish, but now Muller will try to take the lead as he goes around the outside. What I just look at that, the difference in the straight line speed there that he had. As you see then Gomez now trying to pass him back. As you can see, he goes around the outside now to have the inside line, and there he goes, Gomez once again back into the lead, and the fans are going crazy here, but Muller managed to pass him back. It's been quite an exciting battle here for the win of the race, as we see Hallberg trying to take advantage of Gomez going wide on that hairpin, but yeah, now he's going to be keeping second place for now. As we see also Zietek stealing P4 now, Bulatov out of nowhere in P5. Oh my god, I wonder how did he do that. As in the meantime we have Gibson in P6, so I wonder if Leon and Maxwell had some sort of crash. Because they both dropped positions, as you can see, they're down to P7 and P8. And now Maxwell goes for the move on the inside, and nicely done. Now Wood tries to take advantage there. But the Spaniard does manage to keep P8 at least. In the meantime, we still seem to have a battle at the front. Gomez now making Muller feeling some pressure here, but here he goes on inside onto the back straight here, and he takes back the lead once again in lap number 6. As we see Hallberg now dropping off a little bit, with now Zietek looking to stay very close there. I don't know what happened to the junior drivers, but they are doing so well today. As we see now Muller trying to take that lead back once again as he goes around the outside into turn 1. Can he make it work? Yes, he can. As they both managed to brake nicely, but now Muller went a bit wide and Gomez just said thank you very much. He takes back the lead once again. And yeah, the fans are certainly excited to see their home hero trying to take a win at home here. As you can see, and I'm pretty sure Gomez must feel very excited to be racing here. As we see here now, Muller losing some power there on the straight. Maybe Gomez tires has just started to get a little bit too old here. As you can see, a little bit of a difference in terms of the sliding. But in the meantime, we have Gibson and Maxwell actually battling here. As yeah, Gibson was a little bit undercover, I'd say, in the first race. He still got P4 though, but just didn't seem to be up there, I think, in the battle for the lead. As you can see now, Maxwell getting an easy overtake on him. As you can see right now, as he now tries to take that position back, and there he goes, very easily done. Maxwell didn't have any speed on that straight. But yeah, in the meantime, we do have Muller trying to get back to that lead of the race. As we are currently in lap 9, so sooner or later we should be seeing our first pit stops of the race here. As it seems like the softs should last between 10 and 15 laps. And yeah, let's see then Muller now trying to take back the position. There he goes, very easily done. But Gomez might try to do something here, but no, there's nothing that he can do. As you can see, Muller then takes back that lead in lap 10. You see Hallberg still in third, trying to keep the distance, but doesn't seem easy. As we see now, Gomez once again, he wants that lead of the race, he's not giving up. And now I think he's going to be trying that one on the inside here. Can he do it? Is he going to try? Muller goes for the switchback as Gomez goes off the track. Oh, big mistake there, he overshoots the corner. Because I think those tires are quite worn out, and that might explain why. But yeah, maybe he was overconfident there into turn 1 and he just went off the track, which now gives Muller some breathing space here. But yeah, soon he should be pitting, I'm pretty sure. As yeah, we have already some drivers pitting. We got Leon, who's going to be dropping quite a lot here. He's down to P12. And we also got Bulatov pitting for mediums, and he's down only P8. But yeah, now Ziatek goes into the pits. But Gomez still stays out actually, he hasn't pitted yet. But yeah, we can also think about when we will Muller pit, because he's on the mediums, so a different strategy. But see Gibson also trying maybe some kind of overcut. But yeah, he's just ahead of Hallberg. Yeah, as you can see here, we see Hallberg now trying to pass the Scottish driver. As now the Brazilian goes into the pits, but yeah, looks like Gomez will follow him. So full force will do some kind of double stack. And then as you can see, Gomez will be very close here with Hallberg, who now goes on the inside line. And there he goes, actually Hallberg got the undercut. Interesting to see here that undercuts might actually be possible. Because yeah, as you might know, Hallberg was actually behind and not like already ahead, and then he just didn't gain much by undercutting. And now we see it's Muller then pitting. And let's see, can Hallberg be ahead? It's going to be so close here, as you can see, but I think Hallberg will take the lead. Oh my god, they went side by side on the pit exit, and now Gomez will take second place here. So we have a freeway battle now for that win of the race. As we see Gomez around the outside, now on the inside. Muller just trying to find a way past as he goes on the inside of Hallberg, where he takes second place. Well, Gomez then takes up the lead of the race, and what an exciting battle this was now. Looks like Hallberg might just not have the pace because he has the hard tires. But as you can see, this race, this seems to be quite a fast one. As you can see, a lot of fast high speed sort of track. And yeah, maybe even Gomez and Muller could go into the end, although it might be a bit too risky. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Hallberg will go into the end of the race with those tires. Now the big question should be around Muller and Gomez. Well, I think we should beat maybe with 9 laps to go. which would be then on lap 34, but in the 24 I mean. But now Muller tries to take the lead, and he managed to just block Gomez, who tried to switch back. And there goes Muller, really, maybe some aggressive defending, but also showing some experience. But of course, he's not the only one with experience here. Gomez is not exactly not that young. He's 27 years old, so yeah, he does have some experience himself. As we see then Maxwell having some damage here. He might have to pit soon. As we see the attack trying to take that P4. He's doing an amazing race today. But there he goes then, Maxwell into the pits. Gonna take out those hard tires. And there you go then into the mediums actually. He hasn't even done exactly half distance, but he's going to the mediums. I wonder if he wants to go into the end. As we see him just pitting just ahead of Leon actually. So yeah, not really good for the Spaniard, as you can see. But now he tries to go for a move on the inside now. He tries also past Morelli. He has absolutely no tires, as you can see. But here he goes, and Leon managed to get 2 positions in such a short amount of time. As we have then Gibson in P6, fresher tires than the Russian driver right ahead. He's also on the faster compound here, so yeah, he absolutely needs to catch that LJT car. As in the meantime, we do have Muller getting some distance on Gomez, who now trying to get back. He was 1/10 faster than the German a lap ago. As you can see, what is Wood doing? He was just leaving. What the hell was that? He was sort of slowing down Gomez. Maybe to try and find a way a way to go, but then they just didn't look great. As you can see, Gomez got some damage with that. Luckily not too much, but yeah, it was quite some gap because of that now. So once again, Muller does get some breathing space. In the meantime, Gibson did got past Bulatov, so he's up to P5. And now he's gonna try maybe chase down the other Levioso Junior driver. Then to take P4. But as you can see, we still got Gomez in second place and Hallberg in third, actually keeping it close, and considering that he has the hard tires, this might be a good thing for him. Because they might have less pace right now, but he can certainly save one pit stop and go to the end. But I'm not sure if he can say the same about Muller and Gomez then. But then later on we might see the top 2 like losing time to Hallberg, so this should be interesting in terms of strategy. In the meantime, we see now Bulatov trying to pass Gibson once again. He goes a little bit wide, takes a lot of that runoff as he tries to dive on the inside of the Scottish driver, but he just doesn't manage to pass him. So he's gonna stay behind. Now maybe trying a move around the outside here. Now goes for the inside, and can he do it though? Is he gonna be so close? But there he goes. Bulatov managed to pass Gibson back. But now Gibson wants that that P5 once again. And there he goes. What a nice battle this has been right now between these 2 drivers. Nice racing actually. Very respectful, as you can see. Bulatov trying to dive on inside, but just not able to do it. But in the meantime, we do see Ziatek then going for that second pit stop with 11 laps to go, and he goes for the soft tires. As we still look at the front, and we still have Gomez close to Muller. Although I think Muller did got a bigger gap now as he goes into the pits then. And now Gomez will follow him. So Hallberg will stay out, and I believe he's going to do it till the end. Now the big question will be if that's going to work or not. As you can see, they will get quite some gap here, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough actually. It is going to be interesting. But yeah, let's see. It's the second time where Hallberg finds himself in this situation where he is ahead by quite some gap, but he has really the worst tires. Oh, but actually he's going to pit then. Ooh, so that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. So he wants to have better tires right now. So I don't know why did he wait for the hards then, because he didn't seem to have worked that well on that second stint. He just didn't seem to have the pace. So maybe Anti-Pam did a little strategy mistake, which would be very, very costly, as you can see. He was leading the way at the start of the second stint, but then he lost simply because of having a slower tire. So yeah, now he's in third. He has better tires, but he does not have the track position, and he's certainly going to have to work hard if he wants to win the race. As there is 8 laps to go to the end. So yeah, let's see how will things be. But in the meantime, we still have Muller leading the way. Looking to have a controlled race right now. Since he got away, he just managed to keep the gap and extend it slowly but surely. While Emerson just now struggling to catch up to him once again. But it looks like Muller will go for some redemption today after getting only 3rd place in the first race of the season. But I think we might actually have freeway tie in the standings if everything finishes as it is. As you can see, oh my god, Wood and Zietek with quite a big crash here. And that is certainly not going to be great for the Polish driver. Once again, Wood just having some controversial blue flag lines, as you can see, just sort of weaving. I don't even know what the hell is he doing. But yeah, we have then Zietek trying to pass the British driver. Lucky the driver behind him is going to be Maxwell, who doesn't have any tires. But then we have Gibson in P6 currently, and it looks like P4 might be once again possible for the Scottish driver. So there he goes then, going for the move of Maxwell around the outside, now on the back straight, and there he goes. Nice and easy, as you can see, for the full force driver. He does definitely has the skill, but he's been certainly struggling quite hard. Especially in this race, I'd say. As he might get beaten by Levioso's junior driver. As you can see, he's actually quite far ahead now. And what an amazing race is he doing. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure that LSA will be delighted to see this. While in the meantime, Leon is just struggling and getting lapped by his teammates, so this is really not good for him. What has happened to Leon in this race? He really does not seem to be having a good time today. Really not probably a day to forget, but as you can see, looks like Maxwell managed to pass Gibson back. And now Gibson has to fight hard, as you can see on the inside line there. But he managed to get back that P5. But now he just lost so much time here to Zietek, who just looks to be closer and closer to have an amazing result once again. Not say this will be 100% on merit. I don't think you can talk about good luck or anything like that. So yeah, really huge props for Zietek. For the position it might finish. As you can see, Gibson having trouble with the Matthias Racing driver, as you can see now. And now Bulatov in a very good position to maybe take P5. As you can see now, as Gibson now under pressure here. And then you have still Maxwell right behind, but he has really much older tires, as we see now. Leon is trying to catch to the Italian driver for P8 at least. But it's still not going to be a good race, as you can see. In the meantime, we have Bulatov just ahead of the British driver. And yeah, we see it looks like, yeah, Bulatov not able to catch the full force car. And then we see Muller now about to start the final lap here. You see Leon right behind Morelli, just waiting for Muller to get past. As you can see, he tries to go for the overtake and he managed to do it. Oh, nice teamwork there. As soon as Muller got past the Spaniard, he just immediately got past Morelli there. So yeah, very interesting. As you can see now, Muller. For the sadness of the Brazilian fans, as you can see, Both will be then crossing the line to take the win here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. As we see then Halberg taking second place. So what happened to Gomez? Oh my god, I completely missed the fight for second place, but it looks like Gomez is only third today. Oh my god, I don't know exactly what happened. As in the meantime, looks like Bluetooth he managed to get up to P5. So he's going to be finishing right behind his teammate Ziatek in P4. And Gibson will be getting a very disappointing P6. So 2 first races and it is going to be 2 races outside the podium. Also Leon only P8 today. With Morelli then in P9 and then you got Vermeulen in P10 also. Not really the best of races for him. After what looked to be a solid qualifying, as then we have Nakano then in P11, just ahead of Robert Wood. And then we got the Matthias Racing drivers being quite close to each other actually. But look at this, they're all gonna finish quite early here. And here they go then. Looking at the results then, we got Sebastian Muller taking yet another win. It's gonna be his 6th win of his career, with then Sven Halberg taking second place. We then got Emerson Gomez taking third and the fastest lap, just ahead of the Levioso Junior drivers here, Ziatek and Bulatov. Then we got Gibson in P6 making a full force sandwich there. And then we got Maxwell with Carlos Leon in P7 and P8. And then we got Morelli and Vermeulen in the top 10. Then we got Nakano just ahead of Robert Wood, and then we got the Matthias Racing drivers, Odgaard and Solon there in the final 2 places. So let's then have a look into the standings after 2 rounds. Well, after an exciting freeway battle for the win, we also have a freeway battle for the title. As you can see, 3 drivers tied at the front with 44 points, but Gomez and Muller will be ahead of Halberg in terms of tiebreaker, because they do both have a better and a higher finish position. So Halberg will then be at least in 3rd place, with Muller and Emerson pretty much tied. And then we have Gibson still in P4, just 2 points ahead of Jakub Ziatek. And then we got Carlos Leon in the P6. Then we then have Morelli in P7, just ahead of Bulatov and Maxwell, who are both tied in points, but Bulatov has a higher finish position, so he wins on a tiebreaker. Then we got Vermeulen then still in P10, just ahead of Robert Wood. And then we got Genki Nakano and Odgaard then tied in points, but Nakano has a higher finish position once again. And then it's Mikael Solon there in last place. As then in the team standings, Full Force still continues to lead the way, and now LSA is up to 2nd place, passing Dantipen. Then for that matter, as in they have the Levioso Junior team after such a fantastic race. Look at that, they managed to get 33 points in this last race, the same as Antipen here, and they are up to P4 then, quite far ahead of Sobo Racing now, as we have then Glenn Weaver Rush Squad in P6, just ahead of Matthias Racing there, who are now still in last place. So yeah, this was it for today's race. I hope you guys enjoy today's race once again. As for the next round, we will be at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit in Canada. So yeah, I hope you guys like this episode, and then I see you in the next time. Goodbye.